So welcome again to my channel. Guys, I am back on another journey to Gambia this year. So from mile 2 to Cotonou, 15,000 per person in small cars. Usually the smallest car has 4 passenger seat, 3 at the back, 1 in front, and you also have this another mini bus that takes about like 3 to I think about 6 or 7 or 8 people. So it's usually in that small number of people that apply that mile 2 to Cotonou, and it's 15,000 naira per person. But if you choose to hire the whole car, which has 4 passenger or more, you pay for each you pay 15,000 naira per seat. So in essence, 15,000 naira from Nigeria mile 2 to Cotonou. The smallest car has 4 passenger seat, 3 at the back, 1 in front, and you also have this another mini bus that takes about like 3 to I think about 6 or 7 or 8 people. So it's usually in that small number of people that apply that mile 2 to Cotonou, and it's 15,000 naira per person. But if you choose to hire the whole car, which has 4 passenger or more, you pay for each you pay 15,000 naira per seat. So in essence, 15,000 naira from Nigeria mile 2 to Cotonou. So guys, this is in the small car on my way to Cotonou, past the Nigerian border into you have to stamp your passport or your ID card. If you don't have a passport, you are able to go with your ID card. And if you talk with the driver before you get to Cotonou, he can help you stamp your order. So at that border, usually you might not pay more than 1,000 naira. Not too much you pay at that Nigeria Cotonou border, and then you don't have to even be there at the immigration office. The driver can do that for you while you stay in the car. Now from Cotonou, you will go to a bus park called 2 Park. Your taxi driver can even take you straight to the place, or just ask the taxi driver that drops you at Cotonou. He will drop you at the garage. Ask him how you can get to 2 Park bus garage. 2 Park is the company of the bus that will take you from Cotonou straight to Mali. It is best that you break your journey. From my experience, I have tried, taking a bus straight from Cotonou straight to Gambia before, but it did not work out well. And other passengers who are frequent on that path told me that don't ever pay for a bus to take you directly to Gambia, because they will not take you to Gambia. They will drop you at Mali up and then put you in another bus that might not belong to them. So in essence, just from Cotonou to Mali, you'll be paying 60,000 safer as of this year 2025, early this year. 60,000 safer from Cotonou to Mali. That's the bus, which, as you can see in this video, it's a big bus that will take you with your load straight down to Mali. And if you have much load, the conductor, the driver of the bus, will expect you to pay something little extra on your load. But if you plead, if the load is not much, he might let you go. But if the load is much, he will collect some little amount of money on top of the 60,000 for the ticket. You'll be paying 60,000 safer as of this year 2025, early this year. 60,000 CFA from Cotonou to Mali. That's the bus, which, as you can see in this video, it's a big bus that will take you with your load straight down to Mali. And if you have much load, the conductor, the driver. So as you can see here, we're on our way to Cotonou. Alex. This journey is like about 6 days journey. Keep 6 days in mind. If you are lucky, it might be 5 days, but 6 days all the way to Gambia. This, I guess, day 2. The following morning, we're still on our way. Here is the bus. This is the bus that is called Tupac bus that takes us to Gambia. Or sorry, that takes us to Mali from Cotonou. In Mali, this is the bus that you are best to take that will take you to closest to Gambia border. It's called Sonef. It's safe. The drivers behave. Tupac bus will stop you at their main garage, which at their main garage you can even sleep over there. You can sleep there overnight. They have big mats that you can lay on. And they have some other 1 or 2 small rooms where there are mats where you can lie down, mosquito free, or it's better still, take along with you mosquito coil. Please do that. And then this Mali stop, they have about 2-3 bathrooms and enough running water, at least fairly neat bathrooms, that you can go and have your bath. But their toilets are terrible. All those French countries that we pass through to get to Gambia, they all use pit toilets. So be ready to rather go and, ease yourself in the bush, because the bus also will stop at places for us to go and use the toilet in the bush, before we get to any country. And every country that we get to, mind you, the customs and the immigration will stop us. We will file in a queue and go down the bus. We will go to the offices of this customs. They will demand for some money. I think Senegal was the one that collected the most. Senegal collected 10,000 CFA. The other ones will collect like 2,000, 5,000. And in cases where you think you don't have enough, just try to beg a little. If they don't, agree, be snappy about it, because if you have to beg them for long, the bus driver might likely drop you. If you have begged for a while and they don't seem to budge, please give them the money. But Senegal immigration or / custom were the ones that collected the highest, 10,000 CFA per person. And I understand that depending on the country that you represent, they collect different amounts. I was made to understand with Nigeria, they collect even more. which is that 10,000, because I did beg, but they didn't reduce. So 10,000 per person. In fact, there's some other places they will collect 2,000. So let's say overall, and even when we get to Gambia / Senegal border, when I get to that spot, I will talk about that. But just put in mind that apart from the 60,000 safer that you paid from Cotonou to Mali, from Mali, also from Mali to Gambia border, closest to Gambia border, you're going to pay another 30,000 safer. So far you're going to pay 90,000 altogether on the bus journey. That is excluding the one from Lagos to Cotonou. So from Mali to Gambia border, Gambia, closest to Gambia, let me put it that way, you pay 30,000 safer on the bus. And this bus will drop you at a place called Kaulak. So this Sonef bus will drop you at a spot called Kaulak. So you won't get to Senegal, because this bus actually heads to Senegal. But for Gambian passengers, the bus will drop you at a place called Kaulak. So here's the Sonef bus, quite a neat bus. So where this bus will eventually drop you at the place closest to Gambia, which is called Kaulak, you will now have to take a taxi or a bus. Ask one or two people around, they will show you. You will now have to take a taxi or a bus from that place to the Gambian Senegal to Gambian border. It's called Basse. Yes, it's called Bass, if I remember well. Yeah, and you can't, once you drop at that car, like you see other passengers who wants to go get a taxi that will take them to the Senegal to Gambia border. Where there too, you'll have to pay some amount of money. Senegal border and Gambia border, or immigration offices rather, they're very close to each other. It's about seconds walk difference once you get to that place, because that the Senegal will check your ID and ask for some money. I think there I paid 2,000 CFA, because I even begged the guy. I paid 2,000 CFA, and then when I got to the Gambia, you walk to the Gambia office to just nearby to, they too will request for some money. And then if you know you can't afford it, just try all the time, just try to beat it down. I think they collected like 1,000 something, between 1,000 and 2,000 safer too. But there you can also pay in Dalasi, because as of there you're close to Gambia, so you can pay in Dalasi. And then at this place you have this change, borrow the change around there. So if you want to change some dollars or dollars in most cases, because by that time to change naira, you might be lucky to change naira to Dalasi. But it is also advisable that you change your money from Cotonou. Try to change your money that you have from naira to dollar, or have your Dalasi and safer in hand, because as you go further, it won't be easy for you to be able to change naira to Dalasi or safer, because then it might cost more and it might be scarce. So it's better keep your money as from Cotonou in dollars, or have the Dalasi and the safer, because in Gambia they spend Dalasi, and in Cotonou, French country, they spend safer. All through the French countries that we pass by, they spend the same amount, the same currency, which is safer. Togo, Burkina Faso, Mali, it's all safer. They're all French-speaking countries. You will definitely pass through Burkina Faso too before we get to Mali. So just be prepared with that kind of currency. That would advise from Cotonou. If you don't have dollars, if you can't change your money to, I would advise you change your money to dollars as from Cotonou, so that I think that one is easier, because without dollars you can get it. You can borrow the change that will change it quickly for you. Because okay. So after you have paid the the Gambia customs. Then you have to take another bus that will take you to where you will board a ferry that will cross you into Banjul, which is the capital of Gambia. That's about 30 minutes ferry ride, and it's the amount you have to pay for the ferry is very cheap. I think about $100 altogether with your load in 75, 30, and 30 something, or about, let's say, $100 altogether for your load, for you and your load to board the ferry. So this is the entrance. This is the entrance of the way. This is the entrance, or this is the way towards the ferry um, that will take you to Gambia. And it's a very big ferry, actually, that, that ferry carries cars, carry buses, as well as human beings. So here is the entrance of the ferry. Right here, the ferry is, you see that these are people coming out of the ferry, so we have to wait for the ferry to unload, and then we will now board the ferry. So guys, we are now on the ferry. The ferry is yet to move. So this is how the sittings are on the ferry. There's enough space and enough space for your load. It's quite a very big ferry. It carries big buses, cars, lorries, human beings. And the good thing is that, can you see on top here, the ferry have life jackets should in case any danger or any mishap. But the journey is quite short. But despite that, it's across a very, very big water. More like an ocean, I think. I'm in the Gambia. So when the ferry will finally stop you, you will see, walk. You see people walking. You walk to where the main road is. Right there, you see people or taxis, hanging around asking you if you want to ride. So that place, the ferry will drop you, is called Banjul. That's the capital of Gambia. But most people live in the Serekonda area, which is, where you have the big markets, the local markets and all that, which is where I eventually took a taxi to. So you can take a taxi from there. The taxi will take you straight into town. Probably you want to lodge in a hotel. It's better you Google a hotel that you can afford on the internet. But don't trust that what you Googled exists there. I had that issue. The hotel I booked, I didn't pay. I booked on the internet. It didn't exist. It just had an address. The taxi driver could not even identify with that address. But because I have been to Gambia on 2 other occasions before, I know the hotels that I think I can afford that is okay, safe for me. So I just told the taxi driver not to worry about that one, because we tried like searching in the internet to see where in fact, that hotel didn't have a spot that the taxi could identify with that, So I just told him, take me to so place, hotel, which I know 2 hotels that I've stayed before. I went to the 2 and I checked the prices, and I stayed in the one that I could afford for a few days before I eventually now, okay, this video, I think I should stop here. I will make another video, and I'll be telling you the difference between 2025 and 2021 when I was last in Gambia. Whether it's cheaper or more expensive, I will let you know in the next video. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now. So into that town, the taxi shouldn't make another video and whether it's cheaper or more expensive. I will let you know in the next video. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now. So into that town, the taxi shouldn't cost you more than between $200 and $300. You don't pay them any more than that. Where I headed to was Senegambia. That is the hub of the tourist area. Very popular place in Gambia. You have a lot of hotels around there,